Hey everyone, and welcome back to the very last episode of my chit chat with me all about this season's Bachelor. And I think it's safe to say that everyone's kind of ready to put this season to rest. Yeah, because if you guys watched the finale and the whole after the final rose, it's crazy that on Monday, which was part 1 of the whole finale, was 3 hours, and then on Tuesday they did the live where they talked to Ari, Lauren, and Becca, and that was 2 hours, which was pretty insane. How many hours it took for them to just wrap everything up. But anyways, I have my notes here. I took quite a lot of notes. If it'll focus for you guys, look at all that. So I'm gonna kind of read off of what I've already written down because I don't want to miss anything. And then I also made my iced coffee. So good. Because we're gonna need a lot of it, and I'm sitting on my comfy beanbag chair because I need to get comfortable before we dig into this. So let's just get started. So the big thing with the finale was that Ari proposed to Becca, and then months later he broke off their engagement, which was filmed. It's not live, but it was filmed for everyone to see. And it was an hour long of them just calling off their engagement and him explaining that he wanted to be with Lauren instead because he made a mistake. So, some of the big questions that I was thinking of while I was watching this was, should the breakup have been televised? And you guys can kind of comment down too, letting me know your thoughts. I said yes and no. No, because imagine what Becca had to go through having all those cameras in her face. Like, she was totally blindsided. I don't think she went in there thinking that everything was going to be filmed live, especially her being like him breaking it off with her. And I said it's bad enough that she was told that he wanted to call it off because he wants to see if it'll work with Lauren, but her whole breakup was televised for the world to see. I said, and then I said, yes, I kind of think that it was needed to be shown, because if it wasn't, then the world, everyone would have ongoing questions and confusion. I think that it would have never gone away. Like, people would constantly be in their faces for a long time about, you know, what happened and everything. So yeah, so I said in an unfortunate way it did kind of needed to be shown, so maybe so it could be put to rest fully, because I feel like there would still be so many unknown questions for viewers, and it would stick with the three of them for a lot longer if they didn't show the whole breakup and what went down. So that's my thoughts on that. And then another question that I wrote down was, did Ari handle himself the best that he could? I believe that he could have shown more empathy and love for Becca, considering she took a proposal and one moment in her life that she was never going to get back because of a mistake that Ari made. I feel like he should have really been sure with his decision. If he was so conflicted, like, it seemed like he was really conflicted, he wasn't even more towards one woman or the other that he really wanted to be with, then he shouldn't have gotten down on one knee and proposed, because like I said, that's like a pretty big milestone and moment in someone's life that they're never gonna get back. So I thought that I felt like he was very emotionless, and I don't think that's normal for someone who continuously told someone that he loved her and then proposed. I think that's why a lot of people are hating on him too, just because what he's saying and what we're seeing are not really believable in a sense, and an emotionless face while you're talking or apologizing doesn't really help you either. So I felt like, you know, if he really did love her too, I know that his feelings for Lauren was more, but if he really did, then I feel like he would show a little bit more emotion towards how he felt about her. It just felt like he was totally done with the relationship with her and left her in the dust, which I really didn't like. And then in the third question I wrote down was thoughts on after the final rose. Hold on. Okay. So, as I thought Becca handled herself well with grace, respect, dignity, as she did the whole season. And then to have gone through all of that heartbreak and still have the courage and bravery to sit there and forgive him has to have taken so much strength and someone who has a truly kind soul. But it just goes to show that she knows her worth, I believe, and that she can find someone who's going to treat her the way she deserves to be treated. And I think that she knows that, which is why she was able to forgive him too. Like after that whole thing, I think she knows that she's ready to move on from him because that's not something that she wants, and someone that she wants. I said, what else did I write? I said I don't blame Ari for following his heart, like not at all. Because ultimately that's what he should have done, because this is the rest of his life that he's deciding for. But I don't like the way that he had to do it in order to get it, but it's clear that he's more happier with Lauren. It's clear to see, just like body language and everything. And I said that I'm really happy that Becca gets to find her happy ending because she's the new Bachelorette. Plus, she's from my home state, Minnesota, so you know I'm rooting for her. I was always rooting for her from the get-go. And all in all, to close this season and my final thoughts, I said that everyone really just needs to let the new couple be, because life's too short to be spreading hate. I know everyone's saying, oh, so many people hate them or him, and how could he do this? Like, it's just throwing so much negativity towards their relationship. And if you think about it, he did follow his heart. Becca is the Bachelorette now, so clearly everyone's in a good place in their life right now, and love conquers all, and I believe that everyone will and have found just that in the end. And if Becca was able to forgive him, then I think that we can too. So, I mean, you don't have to like him, but you don't have to go out there and say all these negative things about him because they're starting their relationship now. And I don't think that that's something that anyone should be posting on the internet or writing specifically to them about, because yeah, guys, spread more love, and if they're happy, and Becca's the Bachelorette. So I know everyone feels so deeply and bad for her and for everything that happened to her, but she's gonna find the right one for her, and she has a whole season dedicated to her. Clearly she's ready to move on, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm so happy to put this season to rest, and I'm actually really proud that I stuck with the dedication of doing these chit chat with me about the season all, I guess, throughout the season. So give this video a thumbs up for that, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already to join my little family here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
you don't gotta say it, I know